Hi, this is Dan. Welcome to another episode of the Dusker's Brain Trust Test Kitchen. What we're trying to test in this video, or to begin to test really, is the rate of slime spread once it spawns. Because I know I have, and other people I think have noticed, playing daily challenges and just playing, more generally, that it seems to vary, and we don't know why. And so LB called my attention earlier today to a video by somebody who's doing who's recording on YouTube a Dusker's campaign run, and he noticed a particular moment where it looked like for the gentleman in question that the slime spread in a relatively tiny room, actually, if I recall correctly, at an incredibly accelerated rate. Something like, to me, just sort of spitballing it, watching the video timer, he got something like 3 slime tiles in somewhere between 6 and 10 seconds, which is crazy rate of spread. I haven't seen that before. I've a couple of times theorized from shit that I've seen on the daily challenges that it could spread that fast, but that was truly bizarre and remarkable, and it sort of got us all interested in maybe exploring that. So I spent this evening trying to, and what follows is a first stab at that. It is in no way conclusive, and frankly, I think at the end of this video you'll agree we discovered something, but what the hell it means, who knows? So if you watch this video, thank you, and if you have any thoughts from your own experience playing the game, or just from watching the video, or both, about what to make of this and what the next steps are for investigating this further, please share them in the comments, because honestly, I did the runs that are going to be cut and pasted into the following video, and I have no idea what they mean at this point. So I'm just trying to put it together, and it's food for thought. Maybe there's something useful in there that you can identify. If you do, please share it. And if you can think of any useful directions to pursue for the next round of experiments with this, that would be fantastic, because I've a couple of ideas, but honestly, I don't know. And Dusker's Brain Trust is everybody who plays the game and shares their experiences and involves themselves in this stuff. And we get smarter by researching and experimenting with things, but mainly we get smarter by getting more brains in here. So join the party, share your thoughts, and maybe we can come up with some good ways to move this particular line of inquiry a little bit further down the road. So thanks for watching, and thanks in advance for sharing any thoughts or comments you might have. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, here we are. We are on a Government B. There were 3 infestation types. There are now 2. Time don't ask. Time is still at 0. The mission clock has not started yet. And here's what we're looking at. We have sensors in every room, and R4 is where the swarm spawns, and we have a trap in there, so if it starts breaking down doors, we can just blow it up. There was a sentry in R6, which we murdered because we don't need those running around right now. And yeah, we have our remote power, we have our ship surveyor, we have scanned and emptied all the rooms. There's a vent in R5, so we might be able to pick up some information about vent spawns as well, which might be interesting. But what I think what I mentioned in the intro that we're going to try and do is we are going to see if we can test and measure how quickly slime spawns spread, and if it's random, if it's variable, whatever. This is probably going to be a multi-video thing. But this is the first one, and we're looking right at it. That is the first tile. R3 is the seed room. I think we're going to dock A3. And we're going to get this party started by parking Rick in R6 to see if he can attract the first sort of expanded slime spawn. So let's just so it should be starting to grow now. It'll be growing towards Tim. Tim has his shield on. Okay, that was 20 seconds. That was 40 seconds. Okay, so it's every 20 seconds for that one. Rick shouldn't be in here, actually. Tim should. It's an awful small room, but we're going to know when it spawns. And now we wait until 2 minutes, right? Nothing has spawned out of the vent yet. I didn't expect it to. I think the earliest I've seen those spawn, unless there are special circumstances, which I don't know anything about, really, except that there might be, is around 6 minutes and change. So, okay, let's see. So the first one is spreading at 3 tiles per minute, it looks like. So that one is going to take a while. Okay, there's no slime spawn at 2 minutes, which, you know, is entirely possible and not unreasonable to expect. So now we wait until 4 minutes. And we're coming up on the 4-minute slime spawn, so yes. That happened at 4. Oh, stop that. get another one at 20. Well, at 419 it looks like. And is that? Yeah, that's the second one. And I did 440. So, okay, that one is spawning at 20-second intervals as well. So, dock, A1. And now we wait until 6 minutes, right? Okay, it spawned at 6 minutes where? There. Okay, so all of these are actually spawning at, yeah. Well, let's dock A3. We don't need interface, we do want trap. So, 3. And 717, we got another. Okay. All right. And there it is. I'm starting to think that maybe doing this in the way that we did it may influence how quickly it spreads. Yep, at 20. Is it going to grow in 2 directions now? No. Okay, so this one, it was all growing every 20 seconds, so every 3 minutes. Plus, there was a 717 vent spawn, I'm pretty sure. Let's just dock A2. Listen at that door. Yep. Okay, so that's video 1, and we'll just call a stop to it now and exit to main so we can do this again. Yeah. Okay, this is a 6-room ship, which might have something to do. It might influence things, but, oh, and you're no longer responding to close. That's lovely. Okay, yeah, we're gonna exit to main. Yes. And that's part 1. Okay, and here is ship number 2. It's actually the same ship, but it's another government B with 3 infestation types and so forth. I actually just murdered the original slime and the original, or I murdered the original sentry in R3, and the seed room for the swarm was R4. I murdered that too, just to make life easier. And timer is still at 0, so 2. Okay, and remote R5, close all, remote R2, remote R5, 4, time. That was 20 seconds. I've seen it move faster than this. I have seen it spawn much more quickly, actually, than 3 tiles per minute. Or, well, the starting one was at 0 seconds, so 20, 40, 60, 105, and remote R2, D4. Okay, so yeah, there's another one. Yep. And, okay, D2. You got a random slime spawn in there. At 2 minutes. And another one at 2:20. Okay. Another at 2:40. And another at 3 minutes. So that one is spreading at the same pace. Okay, well, remote. Where's the vent? D2. Okay, D2. Remote R2, remote R5. Yeah. We took a little bit too long doing that, so let's just go on in here. And that was interesting. We had we had one on the ship, and we had one on the ship in a room that already had slime in it, and our 5. Okay, so where are you? You're overgrowing the, You're overgrowing the terminal. Fine. Yep, and we're going to take you home. We're going to take Tim, and we've got our 3 active swarms, or slime spawns. Slimes, not swarms. And then I suppose we wait until... Yeah, we wait for another minute, or we wait until the 3rd slime spawn, which I'm guessing maybe at 6 minutes. Coming up on 6 minutes. Yeah. Oh, are you spawning by the airlock door? Of course you are. Of course you are. So, fine, we'll just get on over here so we can see you. We also have a shield, so we can just blow through you if need be, but... that was annoying. 620, another tile. Oh, shit. Time. 6:48. Another tile. And somewhere in the last however long, a swarm spawned out of the vent. Okay, there should be 5 then, right? Or 4, rather. Yeah, and that was... okay, so they're spawning every 20 seconds. So, again, we're just going to exit to main, and then we'll try, I suppose, one more on this ship, and then we'll find another ship, because this was the same ship as last time. So it may be that the same ship, whatever its layout, has the same slime growth timer. It has a different slime spawn timer, it seems like, which was interesting. Maybe there's something to be explored there too. But because this one was tiny. What? Was it as tiny as the last one? I think the last one maybe had 6 rooms and this one had 5. And this spawned at 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes. The previous one spawned at 4 minutes, I think 6 minutes, 8 minutes. So anyway, yeah, we're quitting to main here, and then we're going to do this one more time with this ship. And then we will probably call it a video, and then think about next steps. So, one more of these, and I will be back when I have that set up. Okay, so we have our third run on this government B, which, as you can see, third time through. It's the same ship in the system, but it looks different now. Got it set up for a third run. Tim is looking right at the seed for the slime, which is in a room with all sorts of technological goodies, which often seems to happen. So, yeah, there's that. I think R8, no, R7 was the one that had the sentry in it. R6 was the one that had the swarm spawn in it. And basically, I murdered both of them in there with traps because I got annoyed with waiting for the swarm seed to move out of R7 because it moved in there and chewed on that lure for a very, very long time. But yeah, we're still at 0, so we're going to dock A2. So that Tim has a way out of here. And just clear that. Okay, and the clock is ticking. I'm guessing, actually, at this point, that it's going to spread at 20 seconds. Okay, so where do we move you next, Tim? I think we move Tim here next. This is a nice tiny room. Should also turn on your shield. Dock A3. Open A3, so he has an easy way out of here. Yeah, and then we wait and see if another slime spawn happens. If and when. I'm guessing actually it's going to be at 4 minutes, or it's the first one is going to be at 2 minutes, because we've killed everything else on the ship. But that might not be the case, and it might be because this has more rooms than the last couple have had. I have a lot of theories about this, and it's hard to prove or even test them, but yeah, it may just be the government bees slime that spawns on them always spawns at this rate. I don't think it's as simple as that. Oh, and we don't actually have sensors in all of these rooms. That's annoying. Okay, I fucked this up a little bit. Fine. 3. Okay, Tim. Nothing happened in 2 minutes then, it looks like. So, because slime will not spawn in the same room twice, so R3 is just filling up at 3 per minute. So we're going to wait until 4 minutes, and then we're going to see what happens. Okay, and we're coming up on it. Okay, and it happened in R5. Interesting. So, where in R5? Nice. Thanks for spawning right next to me. That was 4 minutes 20. And our 14 broke, as you can see up top. Yep. That happened at 4 minutes 40. So, okay. Now we wait for the 6 minute. And we're coming up on the 6 minute. And nothing has happened in here. Not sure why. Okay, then we wait for the 8 minute. We're about 10 seconds away from the 8 minute spawn. Nothing has spawned from the vent yet either, which is interesting. Maybe because it's not powered. Okay. Hi there, friend. Yep, 20 seconds. Okay. Wow, that second one spawned very quickly because I started moving? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's funky. Okay. So, this one is spawning at 20 seconds and then and it's about 9 minutes when the vent spawn happened. But okay, that one spawned at 20 seconds, 7 seconds, 20 seconds, 7 seconds. And Dock A4. Okay, so that was kind of a stutter step spreading. The first two, I think I stuck around long enough that that I was confident it wasn't that. But that one, maybe because I was moving. Time. That first tile spawned at 20 seconds. That one spawned at 40. That spawned... Okay. Huh. Well, that was interesting. I'm glad we did a third one of these, because the first two iterations of this ship, it spawned, or it spread at 20-second intervals. I wasn't moving around when I was checking that, but that was what it did every single time, and we saw all 3 slime spawns. So, but in this one, the second one, first one spawned at 20 seconds. Second one spawned at around 26 or 27, partly because I started moving, maybe. Or just because that's how it does. And then we got a third tile spreading at 40 seconds. And then we got another tile spreading at something like 47 seconds. So for the second one, anyway, it seems like there was stutter step pacing. And then for the third spawn in R6, it was just back to behaving itself, and I was moving and doing shit and so on and so forth. Well, I wasn't doing shit, I was just moving back and forth, but I was not sedentary anymore. And it's still stuck with that regular 3 per minute rate of growth. So, okay, this is probably going to be a longish video by the time I glue all of these together and cut out all of the waiting time where I was just sitting there waiting for something to happen. But, yeah, I think I'll probably just, like, edit this together and post it, and, I would ask anybody who watches it in the to share with me in the comments any thoughts about what's actually going on here, or if there's another explanation beyond. I don't know. What's your explanation for this? Because I'm really not sure what to make of this. And I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to try a different ship that is not a... Oh, shut up. That is not a government bee. That also has slime, because I'm sure there's one in this system, and I'm sure I can find it, and we can, like, do maybe 3 runs on it as well and see if anything is different here. But, yeah, the first 2 iterations of this ship that we tried all behaved the same way, and then this one is doing something surprisingly different with the second slime spawn. I mean, I'd already theorized based on experiences that I had with the daily challenges that different slime spawns on the same ship on the same run can spread at different rates and can have different behaviors. And I think I could demonstrate that if I went back and watched all of the goddamn daily challenge runs that I've seen and participated in over, you know, the last 3 months or so. But I haven't gone and done that. But this sort of bears that out. It also just seems weird and surprising. So, any theories that anybody might have, and any suggestions for further avenues of investigation would be greatly appreciated, because it took me a while to think about or to figure out a way of even doing preliminary testing of this, and it was something that LB pointed me to on, you know, somebody else's campaign playthrough run on YouTube that sort of got me motivated to come up with a way to do it. That and some of his suggestions about how to set it up. So thanks, LB. And yeah, this is, I think, step 1. And I would welcome any input from anybody who has thoughts about how to set up step 2 and what particular questions to ask given what we have maybe learned or ascertained with this. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this was instructive in some way or other. And yeah, and if you actually do find what was in here useful, in terms of how you'll actually approach slime ships and slime ships and rooms where slime has recently spawned, if you have any tactically useful advice that you can derive from this, shut up. Again, feel free to share it in the comments. I would ask you, implore you to share it in the comments, because I don't know. I'm going to be thinking about this while I edit it, and but right now I don't entirely know what to make of this. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode of the Duskers Test Kitchen, and there'll be another one, no doubt, soon on the same topic, as I figure out how to test it further and what to do next. But thanks to all the people who participate in the discussions that give rise to these videos. And that's primarily Marvin, Jury Rig to LB, and Skitney, and also, watching Copper's runs. Copper actually doesn't talk when he does his videos, but Copper's runs also shed light. Seeing what he encounters on interesting ships gives us more data points. And yeah, so anybody who wants to comment and suggest theories based on what we found out here and suggest further avenues of inquiry, it would be greatly appreciated. That's been a lengthy speech, I know. But yeah, see you for the next part of the slime growth rate investigation whenever that happens. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and see you next time we get around to doing one of these. Okay, bye.